other than what's in here. Here we go. Hi, everyone. It's Kaz here. I'm a senior director with One Hope in Littleton in Colorado. So just a short skip and a hop from Laurie down the road there. And tonight we are going to be talking about corporate gifting and all the good things that can come out of that. So we'll go through kind of a few options that we have for corporate gifting and some ideas on where you can find those clients. And then we'll probably stop recording and do some Q&A if you have questions about anything. So Laurie is in charge of this motor vehicle and will be taking care of the chat box, keeping us on the straight and narrow, turn signals, all the things. If you can mute yourselves if you are not already muted, and then we'll have Q&A, time for questions at the end. So corporate gifting, what does that even mean? As One Hope CEs, we are in the fantastic position of being able to pretty much do what we like with our business. We can reach out to individuals and do private wine tastings, right? And that can be virtual, it can be in person. I encourage everyone, if you've not done an in-person wine tasting, you're going to want to, because it's so much fun. Everything comes to you from those wine tastings. And just as an aside, since we're in October and the company has huge extra cash bonuses for us this month for bringing in new team members, let's do that. Double promotion bonuses. And for those of us that are no longer in our fast start, we can even get bonuses, the cash bonuses for promoting at the LCE, SCE, and ECE levels that typically, once we're out of fast start, we can't get. So I want to encourage everyone to chat with everyone you know and ask them if they'd like to make some extra income this season by sharing wine and bringing hope. And we want to bring them in with a wine kit. And then, yeah, there's a lot of money. We don't want to leave money on the table. We don't want to leave wine on the table either. So getting off track. Wine tastings. We can do wine tastings with our corporate clients as well. So we can do in-office wine tastings for team bonding for our clients and their customers as a kind of appreciation event. We have some really great gifting options for anyone who's in business. So when you think about all the people that you know and all the people that they know and all the people that they know, kind of ripping it out, as we're having conversations about what we do with One Hope and all the good things we can do, don't stop with that person that you're talking to. We want to be able to share hope, create impact, and create income for ourselves through those people that we're talking with, not just to and with those people, but like through them and out to the people they know. So it's kind of exponentially growing out from the few people that we know, our close circle, and out from them. So don't ever be afraid about asking follow-on questions on who do you know? Who do you know who has their own business? Who do you know who has a team they might like to gift for the holidays? Who do you know who is a realtor? Who do you know who's a mortgage loan officer? Who do you know who's in the medical field who gets referrals from other doctors? Because all of those types of businesses are going to do gifts for their clients or their referral partners. You can guarantee it. And the offerings that we have are so good. I want to quickly whiz through them. And if you haven't watched the Gather to Grow from a few weeks ago now, maybe 2-3 weeks ago, about corporate gifting and our programs, highly encourage you to go watch that. With Gather to Grow, past ones, I like to play them back at 1 1/4 speed. So like 1.25 speed, because that way you can still hear everything that's going on, but it just kind of gets us through it a little bit quicker. And then you can slow it down if you need to at any of those points. So the first thing that we have that everyone loves for corporate gifting are our Shimmer Bottles. And I know that you probably are already pretty familiar with these, but I want to go through these options real quickly for you. So silver and gold Shimmer Bottles So our corporate clients can put their logo on here. They can put a different image on here. They can put a message on here. It's about 4 inches square. So depending on the shape of their logo, whether it's kind of a, a round circle or a square or a long one, our team can kind of play around with that. These are gorgeous, by the way. Personally, I think things come out clearer on the silver, but it really does depend on the image. And a bolder image is going to come out pretty well on the gold ones as well. For our custom images then, clients need to order these as a minimum of 12 bottles at a time, but they can mix and match silver and gold. And once they hit 12, they can order any number. So they could order 17, they could order 93, whatever they want. These are $49 each. There's no discounts available on these. They all ship to one location. Since it's 12 bottles or more, that whole delivery will ship for $10, right? Because that's what we give all of our customers, the VIP customers, that's what we give our customers when they hit 12, well, actually 4 or more, shipping is 10. We can also ship these individually. And I think they ship now for, I think it's 15 that these ship for now as a single bottle. So if you have a client who wants to drop ship some or all of their Shimmer bottles, then $15, and it's easily taken care of. We're really providing a great service for our customers. I just had a call with a new potential corporate client today, and he is stoked that he doesn't have to do it, that he can just give us a spreadsheet with all of those names and addresses and messages, and we will just do it for him. Super simple, makes it really easy. So those are our Shimmer bottles. I also, thinking again about your corporate clients, I would also let you know that I push these as well, like the Home Sweet Home, the Cheers to You, the Thankful for You that we have right now, because our clients can get these in a case of 12 or more and get that 20% discount, right? And then if they're going to be able to hand gift, these are a great option. They can put a little necker, bottle necker on the top with their info. I know we've got some great pictures of those that other people have done, and I just make up a Word document for those. Can you make sure that you're muted, guys, if you've just come in? That would be great, thank you. I know, Shannon, you're probably eating your dinner because you're always eating your dinner at this time of night. The other thing that we can do with these is put them in our lovely wood crates. So wood crates like this one. We have single bottle wood crates that are available, again, with a design on here. The design can be any orientation, that can be wherever you want it on the box. We can order these empty. So a 4-pack of these empty boxes with a logo is $112, and one shipping. So one $15 shipping rate. And then you order up wine by the case for your clients, and that way they can get a really good price. They just put their bottle of wine, whatever it is, in the box and hand gift it. If they want to have this whole thing shipped as a gift with the wine inside, prices start at $55 for a vintner wine with a logo on the box, shipping individually, drop ship to all their different clients. And again, I think shipping is $15 with these boxes. So all of that info, the details of what we have. Another thing that I recommend that you talk with your clients about, and we'll talk more about where you find them shortly, are the little minis. The little minis are fantastic, extra little add-ons, especially for realtors. Little bottle like this, drop it in a bag, business card, little bit of candy, little bit of fluff. It makes a super cute kind of drop by, pop by gift for their clients. An add-on to something. I'm so glad you're here as I walk you around and show you this house. Here's a little gift. So don't discount those little minis. And then some realtors that have larger organizations maybe do onboarding for new agents. they need gifts for those people as well as their clients that are buying and selling a house. All right. The new gifts that we have are fantastic with the little green boxes, right? And then these ship in our regular shippers alongside at least a bottle of wine. Super cute, really nice, super flexible because our clients get to pick any wine that we have, at least one bottle of wine, and add on up to 12 of those. And they're really beautiful little boxes with all kinds of goodies inside. This is the one that's the lowest price point. It's Sweet Treats. And so this one you can add on for, I think it's 55 altogether with one bottle of winter wine. And so I was talking with this potential client today about shipping a couple of bottles of wine and a couple of different boxes. A lot of our clients are dog lovers. So we would do a couple of bottles of wine, Sweet Treats for the human, and the doggy box for the animal. So think outside the box, and you can really kind of upsell without upselling because you're offering a better service for your clients by providing them with the different options. Any questions about those things? Looking at the chat, looks good.
I wanted to confirm it was, you said 104, yeah?
112 for four of the wooden boxes with a logo, empty. You can get these from gifting as a 4-pack for 112, and then shipping with the logo. Yeah, 72. You can get 72 without the logo, 112 with.
Okay, so 72 without. That's good to know.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
And then shipping 15 to one address, 15 per address. Yeah. So it's just, it really follows the normal guidelines for shipping. Gift boxes now ship for $15. It used to be $10 or $9.99 or something. Now just gift boxes are $15 shipping, which is what it costs at a minimum, what it costs to actually ship. So it's a good price point. Yeah, we use those gift boxes for Christmas bells. Good idea this time of year. Like, yeah.
Looking for that.
All right. So where do we find? Sorry, go on.
No, go.
Okay. So where do we find corporate clients? Who drives? Anyone drive anywhere these days? Yeah. All right. We're driving around. Look beyond the road that you're driving on at all of the businesses that are out there. Cold calling is not my favorite thing to do, but I tell you what, if you go in with some really pretty displays to show that front office person and leave them a catalog and like a one-page flyer or something, if you want to sweeten it, you can make together some little goodie bags to leave with that front office person. It could be one of our little mini bottles in a bag with your card and candy. But that's kind of spendy. I don't like spending a lot of money if I know I'm not going to get a return on it. So I would not do that. I would find something cute, something wine related in the dollar store or in the Michaels or Target dollar aisle, and put that in a cute bag. Make it look fun and fancy, but it doesn't have to be a bottle of wine, right? You're sweetening up that person on the front desk so that your little drop off, whatever it is, information gets through. You can ask that person, hey, who's the person who's like your, what would you call it? Outreach person, your marketing person, your the person that kind of looks after the gift referrals that you do. You can hit up the different doctor's offices. You can hit up the real estate offices. You can go into any of those kinds of businesses and just let them know that you're this amazing wine company out of Napa who have this incredible 90-point plus rated, highly awarded wine. Everything has a give back to charity, and they're going to get to pick a charity that they want to give back to. with this corporate gifting program, and you can set it up just for them. You will custom design it for them. And guess what? We're custom designing it for them from the programs that we have set up. So it's not actually that much work for us because our gifting department does such a good job for us. When you're making connections with businesses, we can even just kind of make that initial connection with the gifting department, and they will take it from there. So as long as you have a solid connection with someone in the organization, and then you can introduce them to gifting and kind of do an intro email is what I will do. And that's what they're looking for. They're looking for the Shimmer bottles with their logo on, and they're looking to send this out to, I don't know, let's say 500 of their clients. Wouldn't that be lovely? They will take it from there, and they will keep you copied in on the email exchange back and forth. But it means that you don't necessarily have to be like in the details of it, but you're still going to get the benefit of that commission when that deal gets brokered. I'm working with a nonprofit now that I did a big campaign with last year for their gala, their charity gala. The gal I'm working with is actually out of the country until the end of the month. And I've been in the middle of this email to gifting backwards and forwards because I like being in control of it. I have a little control issue. But I'm like, you know what? This is ridiculous for the time difference. We just need to be together. And so I'm not delaying things with those emails. So use the services that we have with our amazing gifting department, and give them all the information that you have and all the ideas that you have, but let them do our job for us, right? We got to trust them to be the best at what they do. Let's think, what other questions do you guys have?
I'm not seeing anything, but I will tell you, Karen said that she ordered a couple of dog gift boxes to have in hand because they're being discontinued at the end of the month. You're talking about the old ones. Yeah, Karen. You know, here, this is actually a thing. You know, you can get, Kaz, correct me if I'm wrong. Can you up to 12 gift boxes? Is that the max?
Yes, exactly. So you need to have at least one bottle of wine, but you can buy one bottle of wine and up to 12 of these little things, and you'll pay shipping based on the number of bottles of wine that you have. So you could order a bottle of wine and 12 woofs if you like, or a mixture of, and then you'll have them on hand with the current woof box. Let me grab it.
While you're grabbing that, I'm just going to toss this out as an idea. You know, we can't typically do cash and carry, right? Because we cannot hand people wine. So, but if you had a bunch of these little gift boxes, you could do cash and carry with that. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
Just a thought, you know, if you have an event coming up and you're doing a vendor fair or something like that. I'm thinking of that because I was just invited to do an event. And she was like, well, it's cash and carry. And I said, well, they can't carry my stuff. But I just realized, well, actually they can carry it. So anyway, just a thought about that. It's kind of on the
Yeah,
probably.
it's kind of borderline because if you're doing cash and carry, you got to think about tax. You're buying something and then you're reselling, so you have to think about tax, and it gets kind of messy. But if you know, if you wanted to, you certainly could. I think that I would still try and get them to order, because that way it's just so much cleaner, right? Order a bottle of wine. If you just want some of these boxes for gifts, get a bottle of wine for yourself and order 12 of these things to give away.
And
right?
What I like about them, I've not ordered any. I just ordered one of each because they're easy to carry. I can see now that they fit right in the
Yeah.
4 gift set, which I carry anyway. When I put my shimmers or whatever in there, it'll be nice to display. You know, it will. I mean, used to carry those big wooden boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. So, I mean, Karen's saying you can raffle them or you can do a draw. Yeah, whatever. I mean, they're going to be a great little tool. And this is the time of year to maximize that for sure. 100%.
Yeah. And those can be with our Build Your Own gift program. Excuse me. Our fully customizable a la carte Build Your Own program. This is where clients can, with a $3,000 minimum order, which could be $100 gifts or whatever, start with a box. So what kind of box do they want? And then they add what kind of wine they want. And then we have an a la carte menu of all kinds of different things, including a non-alcoholic drink. So for the states where we can't ship alcohol, we can ship those boxes. For our clients, customers, whoever they're sending to, who don't drink alcohol, we can still make up that beautiful box for them with this Build Your Own, with an alternative to wine. Or they have now coffee, actually, as a kind of wine substitute, if you like. Those customers can pick and choose anything. Gifting will advise on which is the better packaging. Is all of that going to fit in the box? If our customers want to send something in, maybe they've got a personalized, I'm looking around for something personalized, a personalized mug that they'd like to include in the gift, they can ship all of those to the warehouse to be included in the Build Your Own gift box. And it's $1 per item. So if there's 100 gift boxes and you've got 100 mugs going in, that's $1 for each gift box that the mug is going in. And so gifting can do all of that for us. And I lost track of why I was talking about Build Your Own gifts. I think it was, anyone remember?
We were just talking about these little gifts. They feed right into that, I think is what you were.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So Andrea, I'm not sure what, how they came, and certainly obviously reach out to support. I don't know, Kaz, I think you've obviously ordered them. Have they come well packaged?
They have, yeah. I mean, I've not had a lot of experience with them. And so maybe whoever put that together in the warehouse, Andrea, just didn't really know what they were doing. They are a little bit like fractionally wider on one side than the other. So if they try and push it in the wrong way,
really,
rather than the right way. So yeah. And the way that it fits in is with this circle. So hold that circle, and then it fits right in. Okay.
And will another one fit in there, Kaz?
Yeah. So you'll get two of these in. So now if I hold it the wrong way, it goes in, but it's like a push. So that's not right. I mean, it's just a very slight difference.
Good to know. Good to know.
I saw, so when I ordered mine, I ordered one of each, and I ordered just 2 bottles of wine because I figured, you know, I didn't need a whole lot of wine. And they just came in I guess it was a 12-pack box. So 2, 4, 6, 8. And then I guess I must have got 4 bottles of wine. I don't remember now, but it fit in there really well. It was well protected. I mean, the usual awesome job that they do.
Good. Kara or
Yes.
asking, are they made in the US? The boxes, I'm not sure.
They are, yeah. The boxes, these boxes are made in the US, and that was one of the reasons for the change. Yeah. Is that our wooden boxes, our magnetic boxes, are made outside of the US, and just the supply problems during COVID has been awful. It's been such a challenge. And so they've been looking for sourcing within the US, and even the components that are inside the boxes as well, trying to get things that are made in the US, supporting smaller businesses rather than, you know, anything. I think that they've done a really good job in the components inside those boxes. The goodies that are in there, like the cheese and the crackers and whatnot, expiration date of the one that I have is March of next year. So one of my realtor clients was asking, well, how long can I keep them on hand? If I stock them in my office to grab and go, how long are they good for? So for those food items, you kind of want to keep an eye on it, but they're pretty good.
Well, and I wonder that as we move forward, so likely will the expiration date, right? So
yeah,
because now they're using different.
I see a question from Ruth. Does the wine not go in the box? Yeah, it does. So let's say that I've got here a 4 container, and I would put in 2 bottles, can fit right in there, like this. Okay. If I was ordering 3 bottles of wine and 1 gift, it would go in a 6-pack box.
I thought what she was asking was in the box with the gift, like all in the same box.
No. So each of those little. Go ahead, Ruth.
Yeah, like how before the gift set, like the Pinot for Paws would have the actual bottle of wine in the box. So that's no longer how they're packaged. It's just the gifts, and then the wine is separate. So if you're giving it to someone, it's 2 separate items, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And at first I was like, well, I don't know if I love that idea, because I kind of liked the way that it was all packaged together.
Right.
But when you think about it, when we have the magnetic boxes, and to answer Karen, your question, the magnetic boxes are not available for like just a purchase through the website. They're available for custom gifting through the gifting department. So when we had those boxes, although it was beautiful, it was 1 box with wine in. If you wanted the cookies and cab, you could only get Vintner Cab or Reserve Cab and cookies. You couldn't get a white wine with cookies. You couldn't get a sparkling wine with cookies, right? Now we have all the options. So we can have whatever wine we want to. I could put in a bottle of sparkling brut and a Napa Reserve Petite Syrah and the sweet treats. I could put in a case of Shimmers and 5 gift boxes, right? So we can mix and match. Our clients can mix and match any of the options with any of our wines. And I did a presentation with a realtor that I've been working with for a couple of years, who was giving the deluxe duos to her clients. And I'm like, well, in my head, I'm thinking, wow, we had this beautiful big wood crate, 2 bottles of wine, all kinds of goodies. What is she going to think about this new program? And in my head, I'm thinking, well, this is not as good. In my head, I'm thinking she was over the moon. She was thrilled by this idea that she can now choose her wine for her customers and add in a little package for the dog and a little sweet treat and maybe the artisan charcuterie. And she can spoil her clients with the level of wine that she gives and by giving them more gifts. Our packaging is still beautiful. I mean, just the boxes that the wine comes in, right? We have that just the plain outside, but then inside, when you look at the words and the phrases that are in there, and it's just like this really kind of heartfelt moment of this is something special. So I have gone from being a little sad that we didn't have those magnetic boxes generally available to being actually pretty thrilled with what we have now and the flexibility that we have with this.
That's the key, the flexibility.
Yeah.
And Heidi just said, I never would have thought to have them do treats for the human clients and treats for the dogs, but man, that's a realtor's dream right there.
Right? Yeah.
Gift that you're giving your client based on what you know about them.
And you're really showing them that you're paying attention to who they are. I mean, realtors get to know their clients pretty well if they're showing houses to them and they're going to 30 different houses in our housing market right now. We don't pick it up right away. It's gone on to the next one. And so they can really kind of have those conversations through that whole process, get to know them, and then choose the wine specifically for them. Maybe, I don't know what realtors do these days, but maybe they go for a glass of wine after they've been to look at houses, or take their clients out for dinner, and they can, if they know they're going to use One Hope, they can kind of keep that as one of the notes they keep about their clients, is that, okay, so these guys just like red wine, they don't drink white wine. So when I give my gift, I'm going to make sure that I remember that.
Yeah. I love it. Kaz, as always, you are a wealth of information. Do you have any parting words and or a call to action for us?
I am going to make up a call to action on the fly. And let's say that if, what is it? October the 18th. I want you to reach out to 3 businesses and tell them about our gifting. So what I mean by that is don't just like send a random email and then don't follow up. I want you really to think about, okay, who can I reach out to? And it could be someone that you know that has their own business. Ideally, it's going to be like a warm connection. So you can talk to the people that you know and say, who do you know? Do you know any realtors? Do you know any mortgage people? Do you know any specialists in dentistry or medical? Because I would love to help them with their gifting. Put it that way. It's not, I would love them as a client. It's not about me. It's about them. I would love to make their life simple by introducing them to our amazing gifting program where we get to give back with our gifts. It's gifting with give back. So reach out to at least 3 businesses and offer this to them. The PDF for the little gifting brochure is available in our index in the Help Center, which, by the way, is amazing now. It's been categorized. If you haven't been in there recently, it's not alphabetical anymore. It's by category of all kinds of things. It's phenomenal. Lots of new information in there. There are some beautiful 1-pagers on our wooden boxes and a 1-pager on our custom etched shimmers. There are new spreadsheets for corporate gifting that are in there as well. So go take a look at that, and then, yeah, let us know how you get on.
Please let us know. I'll make a post in the Dream Crew. Please put what you learned down there and maybe tag a couple of teammates and friends to take a look. I'll convert this video and have it posted. I'm pausing, stopping. Thank you, Kaz.